Who are you? What's your identity? These are the questions of Ferns, comes in our day-to-day life. Whether you are checking flights, or checking your own bank account, or initiate any financial transaction like electricity bill payment or doing any online and offline shopping, everywhere you have to prove yourself. As an individual, you have to prove your own identity in many ways like, your name, address, age, profession and many more. You see the identity, in many forms like on your driver license, social security numbers, birth certificate, passport, insurance card, these are called identity instruments. Now think of all the ways you identify yourself with all your different form of identities multiplies by your daily online and offline day-to-day activity. Just think how much your personal identity information you control. How much it is out there being used with or without your consent. And most scary thing here is, you don't know how much this information stored in unknown locations. Just think where your identity is, and who has accessed your personal information like hackers, to constantly prowling honeypots, to exploit you, using your personal information, aggregator centralized system of records. Identity theft and data breaches are major theft. Person compromise such information to unknown devil like who we are? Nowadays, the rapid pace of innovation in the digital identity has reached an inflection point, including biometric and smartphone technology, using latest technology, like artificial intelligence, for determining validity of government-issued ID, using distributed ledger technology. Digital identity standards, technology and processes, have evolved to a point where digital identity systems are available at scale. Let's discuss future scope of digital identity in today's digital world. Currently, in whole world more than 1 billion people don't have their own identity. Worldwide 1.5 billion adults unbanked, and many of them haven't verifiable identity document. Around 26% of them citing lack of documentation. Digital ID offers another important benefit and they don't have any certainty. Many emerging and mature countries could unlock economic value, equivalent to between 3 and 13% of GDP in 2022, from the implementation of digital identity programs. The steady growth in digital financial transactions requires a better understanding of how individuals are being identified and verified in the world of digital online verification services. Digital identity technologies are evolving rapidly, giving rise to a variety of digital identity systems. As we know, identity is the fundamental asset of interaction, and how we interact with each other. And having the identity being compromised, or stolen creates a tremendous setback for ourselves. So let's rethink how we can create identity solution in this transformation, and the way we interact with the world. Digital identification system need to meet high technology, governance standards with promising trustworthiness, security, privacy and convenience, of identifying natural persons in a wide variety of settings, such as financial services, health records, and e-government in the global economy of the digital age. Digital identification system would be more efficient, user-friendly, secure and less open for all authorized stakeholders. Just start thinking today, what all two major driving factors to think for change today. First, as an individual, we all have to control over our own identity, and sharing with secure relationships, or removing any identity mediators. Second, for business, wants to optimize process workflows, and decrease operation cost, more meaningful relevant in the digital economy. At the same time, business also wants to innovate on their core strategy and business process. Instead of having to invest on identity strategy, evolving identity model can offload some of those challenges, which can be reinvested for building core business value for clients. The end result, moving control identity to the edges of the network, giving more control to the people, organizations and connected devices, without compromised trust between business transaction stakeholders. Digital technology can accelerate decentralized identity models by providing create trust in people, organizations and connected devices. It establish person-owned identity created by secured network and verified by peer-to-peer relationships. With all this in mind, Varden Services help companies and government to create such robust digital ID system that can allow individuals, without a traditional identification, to nonetheless and able to verify multiple security protocols. Let's solve the digital identity management together and safeguard ourselves for future threat. Feel free to contact us on below email IDs, and